Hello, I want to wish everyone a happy new year. We're now in 2021. Thank God 2020 is over and done with, and I'm sure most people will think the same. And let's just hope and pray 2021 gets a lot better fast. I hope you all have a good year. So in this video, before I start, if you hear any background noises, the doggy's just woken up, so you might start hearing some strange noises. So in this video, I want to go over Webtalk because they've made an important update with the adrewards algorithms, and I want to go through what they are, why, and how you can improve your points. So first off, how it used to work is by liking, commenting and sharing other people's posts, you would earn points. This has now changed and doesn't apply anymore. So you'll find that some of my previous videos now will be obsolete. So why did they change these algorithms? Right, when you first joined Webtalk, you agreed to the terms and conditions, and one of those terms was agreeing not to use a bot of any kind. And I think you know where this is going. And I found a lovely little picture of a bot. So when a website is paying you, along come people who feel they have the right to cheat the system. People start to get greedy when money is involved, and this then cheats genuine people out of money and cheats the website. It then also lowers, in my opinion, the quality of the website and also the trust in the website. So something needed to be done about this to stop the people from cheating. So along came a number of people who started using these bots. Word got around and more people started using these bots. This lowered the pie slice value to next to nothing. The people that were cheating were making the rewards, the money from the rewards, as well as lowering the value of the slice, and people who created content, which is what this website's all about and designed to be used for, were not earning anything. So people spoke out about this, and it's lovely to know that with everything that going on, this is a lesson. People need to start speaking out about things, and this is what they did with Webtalk, and RJ and the team listened and corrected the problem. And then what this new algorithm? How does it work? Right, so you'll be still earning points which give you slices of the pie. Each slice of the pie will still be earning you real money each and every day, which you get paid for at the end of the month, providing you've hit the $100 minimum withdrawal. And yes, it is automatically once you hit the 100 and you've got your Payoneer or whichever processor set up. So to earn points, you need to build a good following now. And it goes without saying, the more followers you have, the more people that will see your content, providing you are producing content, which again is what Webtalk is all about. So you need more followers. You also need to be creating content for your followers. Content that your followers will be wanting to see, whether it's text, images or video. I had to pause then. Doggy was getting up to no good. So where was we? yeah, so whether you're creating text, images, or a video, even better, a mixture of all three, or at least two of the three. So for example, if you're going to post an image, make sure you also create a great description to go with that image. So let's say you're interested in photography. We're going to use this photography as an example. You decide to create your niche based around nature photography. Could be nature photography, it could be candid photography, close-up photography, it could be even photography tutorials if you know about that subject. So you take a great photograph of a forest, for example, and you could do a good description with this based on where you took the photo, what you wanted to convey in that photo, what mood it conjures up, and you could also give your camera settings and so on. Now, I just want to say, at one stage, I love photography. I don't do much photography these days. I did go to college for it. So I have got an interest in seeing people's photographs. And I saw this great photograph, and it was like beans. I know that sounds stupid, but beans. But the person had taken the image off Google, and they didn't only just take that one image, they took about 3 or 4 images, all of different beans. But this person did not post any descriptions. Now, this was in the day we liked, commented and shared, and I refused. I even refused to like it, even though I loved the picture. I really wanted to know what these beans were. I know that's silly, but because it was such a good photo, I really wanted to know more about that photo, and they didn't share any details. Probably one, because they'd stolen the image anyway. They didn't create it themselves. They probably didn't even know what these beans were. And it was such a disappointment for me, because Webtalk is about creating good content, and there was a golden opportunity and they lost out, because I would have liked, I would have commented, and I would have shared that, and the chance that I'd have probably followed that person, but none of that happened. So always produce, no matter what, a great description. And when it comes to photos, create the photo yourself, whether you're using photography, Canva, Photoshop. Create it yourself. Make it more interesting. Make it stand out. And the dog's under my feet chewing something. Right, and when you start doing this, eventually you're going to find people are going to start to follow you, because you take a great photo and they love seeing your work, and they like reading what's in the description. Or maybe they're also interested in photography and want to learn about creating the same experience, the same mood. Maybe they want to learn about nature photography, camera settings and so on. So the right people will start following you. And when they start following you, they're gonna start coming over to your profile, probably on a daily basis, where you're going to be earning some points. Then they're going to go onto your newsfeed to view your work. You might have to do spotlight posts at first to get more of an interest, but eventually they're going to check your profile, your newsfeed, because they are interested in what work you produce, what content you produce. I already have a number of people. I just go to their profile every time I'm on Webtalk, because I love what they produce. So you need the right people following you. In turn, this is going to earn you the points. you're going to get points because they've visited your profile, because they're taking an interest in your posts. And because of this, you're going to start communicating with these people, because eventually they're going to leave you some comments. They might ask you questions. They might just say how much they love that photo. But I'll tell you, the people who leave a good comment on your work, you're more like you personally, who's created the content, are more likely then to go and look at their content. If people are just going to put good, fine, which we know they do, this was based on the old system, the old algorithm, no one checked out their profile. And the ones that left good and so on, when you did go and check the profile out, they didn't produce content anyway. So communicate with these people. Build up a relationship with them. You'll find if they like your stuff, the chances are you're going to like their stuff. And eventually, you're going to not only be creating your followers, you're going to be creating a good network of people in the process, like-minded people. And because of this, between all of you, your followers, who you're following in that niche, you're going to increase your ad rewards. You're going to get more points because more people are going to be interested in your work. So anyway, last thing is, so Webtalk now rewards you when you read other people's posts, when you view people's profiles, and when your posts are read by other people. And that's the difference between the liking, commenting and sharing. You need to show a real genuine interest in other people's content. You've got to give them content that they're going to stay on your newsfeed longer and actually read or watch that video you create. And that's where the points will come into it. And these actions will result in ad impressions, ad clicks that attract and which reward the points that convert to cash. So the longer they're on one of your posts, the more likely they are to see an ad, the more likely they are to click on that ad, which helps the rankings on Alexa. I'll talk about that in a second, but that helps the rankings on Alexa. The higher we climb on Alexa, the bigger the ad reward pot's going to be each month, which means the larger the pie slice. But then the pie slice, depending on how many active users, writing content, viewing other people's content, that will reduce or fluctuate depending on the amount of people actually using Webtalk. But obviously the bigger the pot, we're going to have more members, but the pie slice may increase. And I'll just quickly take you over to the Alexa rankings before I finish. I've just typed in webtalk.co on the Alexa rankings, and as you can see here, the Alexa rank 90-day trends, we're actually on 6,845. Now what I want to say about this is at the beginning of December, if I remember correctly, we was on 8,000 plus. This is the biggest climb we've had on the Alexa rankings in a given month. So in December, we've gone from 8,000 plus to 6,845. The lower that number means the higher we are on the Alexa, which means more advertising coming into Webtalk. and you can see the growth here. And one last thing is the app should be released in the App Store on Tuesday, I think it is at the latest, and I believe it's under beta testing for the members of Webtalk to start with. Once that has launched, you're going to see all of this climb even faster. So keep inviting your friends, your family, keep promoting Webtalk. The more people you have on your level 1, especially the more active these people are, the more revenue you are going to get out of Webtalk. No cheating. It doesn't do you any good. It may take time, but your account will be deleted. And there goes your revenue gone. You'll never get that back because you are only allowed one account on Webtalk unless that's changed, which I don't think it has. So anyway, have a good new year. I'll be doing a few more videos this month. If ideas pop into my head, you might see some mystery videos. I don't know where I'm going just yet, but have a great start to your new year, and I will see you in my next video.